You, of course, were busy building the AI team over at Goldman when it came back to sort of the private wealth management part. How have you brought that over with Father? What are you offering that's different?
Hi, Caroline. First, Ed, Caroline, thanks for having me on. It's fun to be here. It's a fun time to be in wealth management technology. And when you talk to someone like me, it's really been 4 years in the trenches or farther, kind of grinding away and realizing the opportunity ahead. And now we have these big moments where it comes out to the public. So we've been at this for a very long time. And just really quickly to sort of adjust there, we are focused on kind of the core high net worth market. But you'll find that if you use technology, you can actually broaden your audience. It's an operational problem. We put these wealth management kind of verticals around wealth because it's profitable to operationally serve higher net worth, but it's all the same operations all the way down. So just to your question about how we're bringing forth AI, we broadly believe that quantitative methods are going to help us to meet the opportunity in our industry. And if we look at how our industry is covering the opportunity, there's about $420 trillion of net worth in the United States. And if I add up what the biggest players are doing, it's hard for me to get to 20 trillion. So we're talking about a massive opportunity to bring everything out towards out to a broader set of people, and that's what AI can bring us.
But can it in the here and the now, when we're still looking at perhaps regulatory headwinds, at least? It seems to be garnering more oversight from Gary Gensler.
Well, it certainly does seem to be garnering more oversight. But I think that we're fortunate in this time to say to have someone heading the SEC, for example, who knows about this technology and actually is able to talk about it. Because I don't know that you have that across the board in government right now. If you look back at how Gary Gensler has written about AI technology, he wrote a paper in 2020. This is 3 years ago, 1 year after Farther was founded, and this is really the time that we started to see all the pieces come together for AI to start delivering. So he has a mission to do here and now. It's to protect investors. I hope that as we go forward, he also realizes and sort of leans into protect investors, but also get maximum number of people exposure to markets, because it's a true miracle being in the markets.
Brad, could you explain how your technology or proprietary tech works? I see that on your website you still talk up the experience of the human advisors that work with you at Father.
Yes, and I think it's really, really important that you hit on that, Ed, that we fundamentally believe, and this is from deep knowledge of the technology, as someone who's been a leader and been around it for a very, very long time, that humans are required to have a great wealth experience and will be for the foreseeable future. I think that if you ask anyone, and we ask people, hey, would you like AI to fully manage your money in a very, very general way? People say, well, one, what does it mean to manage my money? And advisors help in that. And also, they tend to say, no, we want to interact with people. It's just that technology can allow more human interaction, really.
Brad, you talked about your leadership of the technology. You were at Goldman Sachs for several years. Has David Solomon phoned you up and said, Brad, I need your help with this AI thing. I don't get it. Come in here and help us.
I don't know. I must be off his text chain. And Chuck Schumer also hasn't texted me yet. I'm still waiting for the invite.
Well, we'll get. I'm sure you'll get wind to them, and with some of the backers that you have, of course, you've got backers like Bessemer Ventures, Coastal Ventures. Of course, these sort of VCs have the ear in Washington many a time. I'm interested in the high net worth professionals that you serve. What weren't they getting when you were at Goldman? Why did you feel you had to get out, had to serve, and build something different?
So when you think about where we are, if we look back at the history of wealth management, we had the Fidelities of the world, Vanguards of the world, who were bringing mutual funds. That's like execution and some strategy involved. What we really get to do now in AI is we get to have a deeply personalized plan. And personalization is an overused thing in our industry, but really we are fully contextualizing and able to fully contextualize the relationship. So that's based on your taxes, where you live, what's going on in your bank accounts, and we can broaden the breadth of what wealth management is to provide much better experience and deliver it at scale. And again, I've talked about how we're not really covering the opportunity that well as an industry.
Brad, how concerned are your clients about their data, protection of it and how it's used? And by extension, I already asked you about the technology, but is it a case that you're kind of technology agnostic? you take an existing large language model and vectorize your own client data, or how does that work?
So one of the things that, and this is where you'll continue to hear me say as I talk about AI and the broad market, we have a lot of frameworks in history that's already been solved around these problems. In wealth management, discretion is one of the most important things that advisors bring to the table. You are talking about the most deeply sensitive subjects in your life. You're talking about how you feel about your family. You're talking about how you feel about your job. And that has always been a core tenet of a good wealth advisor, and it extends to technology as well. So when we think about data and managing it, we actually don't ever send your personal data to large language models. We may send templates to populate that data, but we retain all of that data. And as you pointed to, ChatGPT has an enterprise version, but still, we're waiting for more robust tools before we start sending data across.